Hello, Klaus here. In today's video, I want to revisit the Blackmagic Pocket 4K Cinema Camera footage I graded recently. And today I just thought we would have fun, hang out, try to grade it, and I haven't planned anything, so we'll just go through the footage, I think. So here we have some of the clips, as usually, and oh, that's a really nice shot. So let's just start with the buck, I think. Okay, let's go to the color tab here. Okay, and first off, let's have a look here what we can do with this shot here. Actually, I think we'll just start by auto balancing the footage. That's an easy way of doing that. And that actually works most of the time, but not all the time. So let's just do another note, Control S, and let's look at the, okay, let's just take away the clips because there's no need to look at those. And then let's let's lift the gain just a little bit. And then the midtones as well. And let's have a look at the footage here. Okay, what can we do about that? Let's see. Let's go to the second tab here and let's just give it a bit of color boost. And let's mess around with the temperature here as well. Just a little bit. Warm it up a bit. And yeah, something like that. Not too bad. And the midtones I'm not going to touch at all. And let's give it a bit of contrast and move the pivot a bit down. So actually we can kind of make this illusion that the sun are going in between two trees, and I'm making a little bit of light on the buck here. So that's pretty nice actually. So let's take off the grade. We started here and we ended here, and it took like 2 minutes or something. That's pretty good. So let's do a little bit more, I think. Let's do another note. And let's see if we can qualify this red color which the buck has on the legs here. So let's just see if we can take that, and let's see if we can clean that up just a bit here. Let's see if we can dial in the colors. It doesn't have to be 100%, it's just for fun, so not that way too much, something like that. Okay, let's just clean the blacks, clean the whites, and let's denoise it a bit and toggle off here. So yeah, and let's just give it some more red by lifting the gain here. We don't have to go too crazy with it though. Okay, and let's go to the gamma here. Lifting that up. Let's push the red in the gain. Let's push the red in the gamma. And let's do it in the lift as well. Yeah. Let's toggle this off. Okay. Creepy. That's I don't know if that is 100% natural, but hey, it looks pretty good, I think. So let's go to the next clip, which is also from the box. It's the spider here. I'll just toggle off the clips here, and let's see what we can do about this one. I actually think this is quite good footage. Oh, it's nasty, the spider. I don't like spiders, but okay, let's just again use the auto, or maybe is there something else we can take the whites one. We can also just do it by eye. I think we'll do it just by eye. Okay, just contrast and some pivot and some saturation. And let's go to the second one, and then let's dial in the temperature. It's a bit warmer. And the tint. And again, the color boost here. something like that. And actually we can use the midtones as well in this situation here. Let's, if you see here, if I dial up the midtones, the details will be very visible. And if I dial it down, it'll be more blurred out. But this is a nasty spider and it's disgusting, so it needs to be very visible that it's a disgusting spider. Okay, jeez. Okay, let's just give a bit of the gamma, a bit of the gain again. And let's toggle off here. So from this to this, again, in nearly no time. Let's have a look here. Oh, disgusting. Yeah, looks pretty good, I think. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's from the nature shot, the forest thing done in the rainforest, I think, or somewhere. I haven't been there, so let's see what we can do again. Again, we can auto color, and that really became pretty dark, I must say. Okay, we'll do another note, and let's apply a LUT to this one. Let's use one of the pocket LUTs, I think. Okay. Yeah, let's take this one. Okay, let's go to the first, toggle that off, toggle on. Yeah. Let's go to the first node and let's just dial down the gamma, down dial the gain. More with the gamma, and then let's lift it. Okay, let's go to that one. Okay, let's again use the contrast a bit here. The pivot. And let's we definitely need something here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's just see if we can put up the lift of it and take down the gain, the gamma, and let's just give it some saturation as well. And let's also do some color boost and a bit of temperature, something like that. Okay, something like that. Not too bad. Okay, so let's just take the next one. This is the balloon footage. I really like this, actually. Thought that was a pretty good shot. Okay, so if we look at the footage, we can see it's either morning or evening, midday. So let's see if we can do something about that. So let's see if we can actually do some kind of a white balance out of this footage. So we have the balloonist has some white and the car has some white. We can also find the most white thing in the frame. Maybe it's the car, I'm not sure, but let's use that. And then the most black in the footage. It might be the tire. I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's pretty nasty. So maybe that's not 100% correct, but we'll work with it. Okay, let's start with the lift that out of the shadows, and let's compress it down in the gain again, and have a look at the gamma. Just a tad. Yeah. Okay, so toggle off, toggle on. Lost some details, but it'll be just fine, I think. Okay, we'll just a little down with the gamma, little down with the lift again. And let's give it a bit of contrast, and some with the pivot. And let's give it a bit of saturation. Okay, and then let's, again, a little bit of color boost. And some with the tint. See if we can give it a little touch of something. Okay. Now the skin tones here are pretty okay. Okay, let's again have a look here. Okay, and let's see if we can do something with the colors. Let's just go to the RGB mixer, and in the blue output and the green and the red output, we'll try to change stuff. So in the red, we'll just push down the red bit and push up the green, push up the blue just a tad, and in the green output, we'll push up the red, take down the green, push up the blue. Something like that. Okay, and in the blue we'll push up the red, and again some down with the blue and a little up the green. So, and then we can try to push the colors a bit in the offset, so we'll just push all the colors towards red. Well, that's a look at least. Not sure. Let's just give it a bit of color boost as well in this. It's a look. I'm not sure I actually like this look. I just did. Maybe pushed a little too much towards something which is not that good. I don't know. I can't decide that actually. Let's go to the next clip. Okay, so here we have one of the model clips here. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out how to balance this, if it's necessary. I don't think it is actually, but we'll do it anyways by using the white point here. I think that should be her pants, maybe the wall. I think the pants, and yes, that was white. So let's find the most dark point in the footage. Again, let's take the dark one here, and maybe it's this, but actually I think her hair is more dark, so let's use the hair. Yeah. So okay, let's just toggle off and on. Yeah, we need to correct some things, but we will do that now. Okay, so let's first of all, I want to go to parade. Thank you very much. First, we'll take the gamma down a bit. Yeah, and the gain way down. Something like that. More, a little more. Okay, something like that I think is fine. Again, and then little with the gamma again. Okay, so from this to this, again, pretty fast. So let's just do a another node, and let's have a look at the skin tones here. Okay. So first off, let's just hit the highlighter, and then let's see if we can clean up the skin tones here. So one of the pretty difficult things about this shot in general is our skin tones and the background are kind of similar in colors. So we have to be a little precise here. Then again, we are not going to be too precise, because then otherwise this will take a very long time. So, and just until we are happy with it, I think. And that's too much. Let's go the other way again. Okay. Okay, let's just clean up the blacks here, clean up the white, And let's just denoise it as well. And let's just see how it looks. Okay. Okay, now we can actually do something with the skin tones here. So let's do that. Let's lift it a bit. And again, I think I will actually not lift it that much. Like that, 3 something. Okay, and then something with the gamma I think would be very nice. And let's go to the gain and lift that up a bit. And now we can push the colors in the gain as well. We can push it in the gamma if we want to. We'll try, so we can actually try different options here in the color wheels. Around there. Okay, something like that. So from this to this, that looks pretty good, I think. Sure, if we had planned what we were going to do, we would be able to do greater things. So let's go to the one of the clip, which is actually a raw clip. So let's just have a quick look at that. Yes. Okay, so we'll go into the camera raw settings here, and we'll just say it should be full res, and let's do it on a clip basis, and let's see what we want to. Okay. First off, we can change the ISO, which is on 400. We can change that to 1000 if we wanted to, or 800. But I think we'll change it to 200 instead, and we want to have it as Blackmagic video. Nah, I want it like this instead. And okay, so now we have this, and of course we can't toggle anything on or off because this is just from the camera raw settings. So let's have a look at the exposure. The sharpness I'm not going to mess around with. The highlights, yeah. Let's go to the shadows, and let's take those down a bit, and then the color boost will give it a bit of boost, and then some saturation, and mid-tone details. We can turn that up, or we can turn it down a bit. Let's find something where it looks kind of okay, something like here. And then we can do the lift and some of the gain, and again the contrast. Okay, something like that. Okay, so let's go to the color wheels here. And what can we actually do with this shot? What to do? Okay, we could let's just go to the notes here. Let's do something kind of easy with him. Let's just qualify all the red on the footage here. Okay, so we'll just draw on here, click the highlighter, something like that, and then we'll just go down here in the hue and try to select the red color. Just a little bit the width here, and go into the saturation and mess a little around with that, not too much. Okay, so let's just clean the blacks, clean the whites, and then just denoise it a bit. So now we've selected that color. Let's change the color to, I don't know, let's see. We can, okay, let's go to the hue instead and just change the hue to something different. Green. Yeah. Okay, let's just toggle it in a bit. Let's just, whoa. Control Z, I don't want to do that. I accidentally selected a different color while zooming. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, let's toggle. Oh. Okay, let's just toggle off the grade from red to green. Yeah, it's pretty fun, but it is a raw clip and it's fun to work with. So let's go to the next one, which is a shot at night, I think. Or it should be shot at night. It's called model close up at night. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's just again eyeball this a bit. Actually, I think that's already much better. Just use a lot instead. I think we'll try one of the. Let's just toggle through the LUTs actually. Again, the LUT browser in Davinci is so awesome to have, so you can just check out how it would work on your footage. So, but let's just find something we like. Well, it's really dark. Yeah, kind of like that. So let's it just doing a little tiny thing, but that's fine. Okay, Control S for a new note, and let's see what we can do about this. So we'll just toggle off the timeline as well, toggle the LUT browser off, and let's start by pushing down the lift. Then let's go to the gain and push that up a bit. Again, the gamma, and again, a little bit down with the lift. And let's go to number 2, and then let's mess around with the temperature and make this very blue because it's a night. It's very blue now. Maybe not so blue. Something like that. Okay. Okay, let's do another note, Control S, and let's just see if we can do something with the skin tone here. Let's toggle on the highlighter. And then we can just draw on her skin here to select all the colors we need. And again, we could, actually it's a pretty good selection, so we can go and clean the blacks, clean the whites, and a bit more. And then of course we could denoise that as well. And let's toggle off the highlighter. Well, this is, so now we can actually do something. So let's mess around with the temperature, and then on the skin we are going to make that not that yellow. We're going to make that more warm, just a little bit. And then let's use the gain and lift it up a bit. Yeah, and the gamma, we'll push that a tad as well, and then let's just lift it a bit. So we go from this to this look here, which is not that bad of a look actually. So now we want to make it more filmic, so let's just go to output blanking and put some blankings on here. So it looks already more filmic. But maybe we could do a little bit more. I think we could. So let's sharpen her face a bit. So let's just, again, just push the colors just a tad more before we do this. Yeah, not that bad. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's do another node, and let's then go to the window and let's just make a shape here around her face. Let's just turn it a bit. And let's kind of make it fit to her face. Something like that. And then let's a little more. And then, yeah, let's just track that. I really like the tracker in Davinci Resolve. It's Pretty awesome. Okay, and let's just go to the tracking point we had, and let's track backwards, so we'll track all of it. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty decent, I think. Okay, so let's say that's just fine. Let's first off go here and take off the window, and let's go to the sharpen. And if we push all the way down, we'll sharpen very much. If we put all the way up, we will blur it out. So let's find a spot where it looks kind of natural. Something like that. See if we toggle it off. Toggle on. And it's pretty good. So that's how we could, or what we could do with that footage. Let's go to the last shot here. So first off, let's take off the output blanking, and then let's just have a look at the footage. Maybe we'll just do something with the skin tones here, actually. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so let's just look at the scopes, and let's push it down with the lift. And let's go to the gain and lift that up a bit, where we think it looks good. And let's go to the gamma and lift that a bit as well. Okay, so let's some contrast. Yeah, something like that. And some with the pivot. Bit of saturation. And let's go to the second one, and let's give it some more a warmer look, and let's do something with the tint here as well. The midtones will not touch, and then a little bit of the color boost. See, already we did make it look a little bit better. Let's do another note, and again let's see if we can get that skin color out of her, so it will look pretty good. So we're not going to do any windows because we selected the same colors. Again, the skin tones and this couch are very similar. So let's just reset that. We'll do it in another way with the hue versus saturation. Just make one click and then push it up a bit, not that much. Or something around here. I think it'll look good. Okay. Well, not too bad. Let's do another note. And what can we do with this shot? Well, we could, of course, sharpen it, but we have already done that previously. So actually, I think this looks pretty darn good. So anyway, this was just a pretty long video about color grading in Davinci Resolve and me having fun with the clips. So maybe if you have a clip and you want me to grade it, we could do something similar. You send me a clip and I'll grade that, and I'll talk about what I did. Anyway, this has already been a way too long video, so hopefully you found it useful in some way. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it will help them out. And if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on the channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.